Hey guys, Stove Sports here. I've gone through a little bit of a buying splurge in the last month or so. I'm just going to recap some of my purchases. Got some stuff I'm pretty excited about. I actually was out in Vegas about 2 months ago, and I had a pretty good trip, and I ended up coming back with about $400 or $500 more than I left with. So I decided it would be a good time to make some buys, especially given the off season. I mean, I've been looking at prices a little bit, and overall prices are pretty soft. So I generally try to buy in the off season, and if there's anything that I want to sell during the regular season, I'll do it then. Look for these guys. Their value fluctuates so much, too much so, given recent performances during the season, and sometimes you can benefit from some inefficiencies in the market. So overall, I've been trying to be more focused where generally I just do the rookie card stuff and I limit it to Topps Flagship, Topps Chrome, Topps Heritage, or Topps Sapphire. So pretty much everything is that, limited to that. So I'll start off. There's a Topps Sapphire Ozzy Albies. Oh, that's another thing. I figured I'll just tell you guys how much I paid for these. It's kind of fun to play along. It'll be fun to look a while from now to see, some of these are going to be bad purchases. Some of them are going to be good purchases. But I'll kind of tell you as I go along how much I paid for these. And obviously I'm not bragging. Nothing here is amazing or anything. But I generally find myself when I watch videos when people are showing cool cards, I'm like, I wonder what they paid for that. So this is a 2018 Topps Sapphire. It's a real high-end product. I think it looks cool. I find some parallels to Topps Tiffany. There's so many products now, and I just feel like the higher cardstock, the cool design, this lighting isn't too great here to give this justice, but this thing really pops in the light. I picked this one up for $5. Unfortunately, there is a flaw. You normally see these things are all gem mint that are graded because it seems like it's a much harder cardstock. It's just less prone to chipping or bending. There is a surface flaw on this one, so I probably won't grade this one. More Albies. Albies, I think, is super underrated. I think that everyone's kind of focusing on Acuna and Soto, but Albies, he's really young. And I just have a feeling that this guy's going to have a long career. So I'm trying to pick up some Albies. And all this stuff, it's kind of a hybrid between investing and collecting. I generally only pick up things that I would like to own. And I'll try to pick up multiples if I see that the market's being, in my opinion, inefficient. And I'll pick up multiple with the plan, I could sell off my extras and then, buy more for my personal collection. This is the Albies Refractor Topps Chrome. I got this one for... Sorry, gotta get Topps Chrome Refractor. It says $199, but that must be the base. Sorry. I think I got this one for about, $15 or so. Yep, $15 on the dot. I'm a White Sox fan. I honestly can't believe I'm holding this card right now. This guy was a top prospect in baseball 2 years ago. And obviously his stuff has come down a lot. He has not been good. However, I still think people in the hobby, they just move so quick. Oh, well, he's not a superstar immediately. Pass. But watching the White Sox games, I still see a lot of potential. And at the very least, he will be a notable White Sox player. And this is the red ink auto, numbered to 68. This, for guys that pan out, this is an iconic rookie card. I did overpay for this one. I paid $75 raw. I put in a snipe on eBay, and it went for my max price. So I've seen that they've gone for a little bit less than that. And unfortunately, this one also has a soft corner. You probably can't really see. Where is it? This one's got a pretty bad corner. I've never graded. I've been trying to do a lot of research. I think this one's probably a 9, and I'll probably end up grading this one just for my personal collection. Same note. I don't understand these Topps black. These are their, the first rookie card black. It's numbered to 66. This could be an iconic card, This one also is not in the best shape. I paid $16 for this card, and I see even guys that still have some hype. You can usually get these for under $100, and I just think it's a long-term, great investment. I'm not sure about specifically this one, but I figure if the guy pans out, this was my last chance to pick up his stuff. I would never be in on either of these cards if this guy was already a star. So I figured, well, he's still got some upside. Why not grab it? And at the end of the day, under $100 for two cards that would be iconic and extremely valuable if he does meet the potential that I still think he has. Same thing here, just the Gem Mint Topps Chrome base. This one was pretty cheap as well. I probably should have done more organization before I did this, and I apologize for that. This one was, I don't know, I think it was $7.50. So about the cost of grading, if not a little bit less. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Same thing, this is a sepia refractor. I just think it looks kind of cool. It's a little bit harder of a pull. This one was $6.50, even less than the other one. I mean, you see when the market falls out on guys, that stuff, the prices just don't make sense. People are just trying to dump their stuff, which is understandable, but, I figure I'll take advantage of that. I'm not sure what the deal is in the hobby with this guy, but he did not, he might have had a down season compared to his first season, but this guy has a ton of home runs through 2 seasons. And the hobby is, what have you done for me lately? He's not the sexy pick anymore. But the guy is still young, and he just looks so solid, and I'm trying to pick up a bunch of this guy. This one was super cheap. When I saw the price, this one was $15. I just immediately snapped it up, and I'm going to try to get some more as well. You'll see the common thing here. Young players that the hobby has just kind of moved past for some reason. This guy is, in my opinion, a star. I'm not sure. He didn't win the World Series MVP this year, so I guess people are done with him. This one, Alex Bregman refractor. This one was $25, so it was a little bit more, and I honestly probably overpaid a little bit, but I'm comfortable with that price long term. All of these that you see, I'm probably going to try to get more. This guy's stuff has fallen off a lot. I was looking at his stuff last year and the year before, and his long-term potential is lower. It looks like he might be the Hall of Very Good, but I picked this one up for $20. It was an impulse purchase. I wasn't looking at him. I just snapped it up. I saw an auction was ending in 5 minutes, so I just put the snipe in and got it. $20. I figured this was my last chance really picking up this one. This has fallen off quite a bit. I just love the background in this one. I forget the YouTuber I saw. The guy has an amazing collection, but he was talking about the contrast with the red and the green and how it just pops. And I know that this isn't the most printed one, but I think there's 3 versions of this. He's batting in a couple. And then this just seems like it has a chance of being iconic with, he's a high energy player that this one seems to me like the best bet. I got this one for $30. It's come down about, I think this was like $65 like a year ago. Some guy was listing this for $40, their best offer. I offered, I believe, $35, and it auto accepted. Yeah, I offered $40. It was like $45. I offered $40, auto accepted. And I was like, let me try this. $35, auto accepted. I don't know how many this guy had, but this guy is looking like he's got a shot at the Hall of Fame, and people are, they're kind of focusing on the new guys. But this guy, his numbers just get better and better. And I really want to pick up the Chrome version of this, but I think it's like $80. But this was 40 and 35. So I wish I would have just said 35 from the beginning. This dude's got a shot at being the best third baseman of all time. It's all about career longevity, but he's just a great player. I figured why not. This one was $23.50. These base cards are definitely increasing in value. I wanted to get this one before he won the MVP. I got it for $69. I think the market is up from there after winning the MVP. I saw some sold after me for about $60, but honestly, I'm fine getting in at that price, $69. He's arguably the second best player in baseball. I think that's a pretty easy argument in my opinion, and his career is just getting off, so just getting started, so why not? I picked up these two. This is one lot of Albies Topps Chrome, and then there's a couple other ones in there. But I think what I ended up doing was getting. I got 33 Topps Chrome base for less than 50 cents a piece. Just $14.99. I figured I'd put my money where my mouth was and really try to do more investing and just go with my gut. Long-term investment, hopefully the guy pans out and I end up, grading all the ones I think are 10s. And then this was my favorite pickup. I wanted to have one big pickup. For me, this is the most I've ever spent on a card. This is the ultimate example of a guy that I feel is undervalued because I believe he's a Hall of Famer already. I think he's going to be the first Sabermetrics Hall of Famer. And I picked up a bunch of his base, the 2008 base rookies. I picked up I got them on Sports Lot. I think I got 10 for 18 cents a piece. I'm not sure how many of those are Gem Mint 10s. A lot of them have flaws. So I picked up a couple of his base Gem Mint 10s for $20, and that was a year and a half ago or so. And this one came up, Topps Chrome, 2008 Topps Chrome Copper Refractor, Gem Mint 10. I bought this from Singapore, actually. The guy had two of them. Similar to $5.99. It was buy it now for $150, and I was really thinking about it for a couple of days, and then I realized, when I checked each morning, I checked to see if it was still there, and when I realized that I was really nervous that it was going to be gone, I figured that was probably an indication that I should just buy it. The pop is extremely low on this. I think there's 7 or 8, and this guy had 2 of them, the Gem Mint 10s. It's crazy. And then the blue, which I don't think is numbered, I think it's a little bit harder of a pull. I'm not sure. The blue sold shortly after I bought this for $150 for $220. So this is one of my favorite cards in my collection now. I'm really excited about this one. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with my focus is trying to get Albies, Bellinger. I want to pick up, I saw the Topps Chrome Acuna Gem Mint 10s were going for $15 or $16. I think that's a good bet. I was surprised. I thought I was going to be scoffing at those prices, but he's got a chance to be a generational talent, so I'll probably pick up 1 or 2 of those just to get on board. Yeah, some more Bellinger. He's way undervalued, and I don't know. It's hard to keep focused. There's just so much. I'm probably done on Moncada. I spent so much. I spent too much money on these raw cards. I'm probably done picking his stuff up. So yeah, Albies, Bellinger, Victor Robles, I think is super undervalued. Everyone thinks Soto's the guy, but Robles still has a ton of potential, and he has not had much experience. We haven't really seen what he can do yet. And that's basically it, guys. Appreciate any comments, any suggestions you have for me. I'm still relatively new to this the YouTube community. I probably won't make too many videos, just once in a while. The hobby can be kind of lonely sometimes. People don't really care about baseball cards. I have a couple friends who do, but it's kind of cool just to be able to share your collection online and see other people's awesome collections. So I appreciate you guys watching, and